Good morning everyone. Now I'll be explaining you loop detection in linked list problem. I'll be solving it by slow first pointer approach. This is also called a Floyd cycle finding algorithm. The question states, given a linked list, you have to check if the linked list has a loop or not. By loop I mean the last node of the linked list will be pointing its next pointer to some of its previous nodes like this. Okay, so you will be given basically the head of the linked list and you have to return true if the linked list contains a loop, or you have to return false if it doesn't contain. Okay, now the scope of the problem is, so this problem is very much important in your interview point of view. It's very frequently asked in many interviews, and this approach which we will be discussing is also very important. Now coming to, I assume you know the structure of the linked list. So structure of the linked list goes like this. Okay, so first you will be having a data. Okay, it can be of any type. For now generally we can assume it as of integer data type, and we'll be having a pointer that points to the another node of the linked list. Okay, same node. Okay, it points to the same node of the linked list. So that's how the linked list grows. Okay, the last node will be basically pointing to null. Okay, so this is normal linked list, and you will be having a pointer head pointer of the start node. Okay, for the linked list. So if the last node of the linked list doesn't point to the null, okay, and it points to some of its previous nodes, right, like this, then we say it is having a cycle. Okay, so one point here is the loop, you have to remember, is the loop will be, the loop is formed only because of the last node. Okay, the last node's next pointer has to point to one of the previous nodes, then only the loop is formed. Okay, it is not formed like you can't say the middle nodes. Okay, the previous nodes, middle nodes, I mean these nodes, they their next pointer, like if this next pointer is pointing to here, what happens is the list breaks. Okay, so the list breaks here, so that is not it happens. So mostly the the last nodes next pointer will be pointing to one of the previous nodes like this. So then it is going to form a loop. Okay, so we have to detect that loop. Now before solving the approach, before going to the approach, two things you need to keep in mind is, right, before solving any linked list question, okay, linked list problem, okay, question like, think, can it be solved by slow fast approach, which we will be discussing now. If can it be solved by slow fast approach? If not, then because linked list is a recursive structure, right, because linked list is a recursive structure, there will be a recursive solution to the problem. So we have to figure it out, like what recursion, like how the recursive solution might be. So if you can get these questions before solving any linked list problem, like 90% of the problems can be solved using these two techniques. Okay, so the slow and fast pointer approach is very important in terms of linked list problems. Okay, now getting to the approach. So slow fast pointer approach is, by the name it says, so we are having a slow pointer. Okay, we are having a slow pointer when we are having a fast pointer. So one pointer has to move slowly, one pointer has to move faster. So what happens is, when you are having a cycle, when someone moves slower, okay, let's say there's a slow pointer here at the start, before, like pointed to the head, and fast pointer is also at the head. Okay, so now what we do is, we move slow pointer one step ahead, whereas we move fast pointer two steps ahead. Okay, at each iteration, slow pointer will be moving one step ahead, whereas fast pointer will be moving two steps ahead. So what happens is, so when like now slow pointer has moved 4 steps, okay, then fast pointer has to move 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? The fast pointer will be here. Okay, fast pointer is here after 4 steps, slow pointer is here. Now what happens is, after some steps, fast pointer will enter into the cycle. Okay, if there is a cycle, it will enter into the cycle, and at some point of time, fast pointer and slow pointer has to meet, because if there is a cycle, right? So let's say now slow pointer moves another step ahead, then fast pointer moves, like it moves 2 steps ahead, right? That's how we design it. So it moves here, then slow pointer moves here, then fast pointer also moves here. Okay, so then slow and fast pointer, like they meet. Okay, because there is a cycle, so the one which is going faster will has to come back. Okay, it has to come back and meet the slow pointer at some point of time. Okay, so this point where they are meeting is called as collision point. Okay, because they are colliding. Okay, if there is a cycle, they collide. If there is not a cycle, definitely fast pointer will go to null, and then the iteration stops. Okay, so this is the approach, and let us code this. So as I said, this is the code you have to write here. So this is the basic implementation of linked list. Like, it will be having the data, and then recursively it will be pointing to its node itself. Okay, so I hope you know this. So let's code now. So as I said, we will be having first a pointer to the like slow pointer to the list head. So I am given the nodes list head. Okay, so I'll be having 2 pointers, slow and fast pointer. They will both be pointing to the head. Now I will be, like, going in iteration, where I'll be saying like fast not equal to null, till fast not equal to null, and fast star next not equal to null. Why did I use fast star next? I'll be telling you in a minute, right? As I said, slow pointer has to move at each step. In each iteration, slow pointer has to move 1 step ahead, but whereas fast pointer has to move 2 steps ahead. Okay, so because I'm moving 2 steps ahead, I have to also check that this is not null. Okay, if I'm going to access something null, it may lead to segmentation fault, right? So to avoid that error, I'm also having this extra condition check that fast star next also should not be equal to null. Now, like this, the iteration will be going on. At some point of time, my slow pointer will be equal to a fast pointer if there is a cycle. Okay, if there is a loop, then these two has to meet. Okay, like I've said, these two has to meet at some point of time, because one is going faster and one is going slow, and they are in a cycle, right? So if this is happens, then we are done. So we tell that it contains a cycle. If not, if there is not a cycle, so this pointer should not point to the previous node, and the last should has to point to null. Okay, so then either fast will become null or fast star next will become null, and then it breaks, and I say there is no loop in the linked list. So one thing here is, we need not check like whether slow is not equal to null. Okay, so this check is not needed. Why? Because when I am checking fast itself, like if I say fast is not equal to null, I am sure that slow pointer is also not equal to null, because when fast is here, when this is not null, the slow should be behind fast only, right? Slow pointer should has to be somewhere here, so it is definitely not null. So I did not check that. Okay, even if you write, it's not a problem, but we will not check it. Okay, so this is how you detect whether there is a loop in the linked list or not. So you can see how it works, like I've shown. So one moves 1 step ahead, whereas initially both are at head pointing, then one moves 1 step ahead, other pointer moves 2 steps ahead. So eventually they will meet at some point when there is a cycle. Okay.